First at 11, a potential government shutdown is looming in Michigan tonight if lawmakers don't beat the clock.
They have less than an hour to vote and pass a new budget that was due back in July.
But Governor Whitmer is adamant that the state will remain up and running, even if a final deal is not locked down by midnight. Good evening. I'm Mike Duffy.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Legislative leaders say the plan includes spending cuts, higher taxes on marijuana sales, long-term road funding, and the free school lunch program.
7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast is live in Lansing with the latest on where things stand. Brett?
The question right now is whether they will be able to vote on a budget before this midnight deadline. And I'll tell you, based on the statement we received from Governor Whitmer, based on what I've heard from lawmakers speaking to them here tonight, along with the fact that the House floor is still at ease right now, it seems unlikely that a vote could take place before midnight. As the hours tick by, still no action in Lansing. With a deadline nearing, there's still no budget in sight.
We're in the phase right now where the drafting is taking place, and we're waiting for that process to play out. It's beyond our hands at this point.
Democrats like State Representative Alabas Farhat of Dearborn remain optimistic about what will be in the budget, including nearly $2 billion in funding for roads, funding for school breakfast and lunch, and more.
Good public schools, strong public safety, and a long-term roads plan that can finally fix our roads.
We wanted to fund education appropriately. We wanted to fund public safety appropriately, and we certainly want to fund infrastructure, obviously the roads.
Republicans like State Rep Jay DeBoyer of Algonac also like what they hear, including that the budget is slightly less than the previous budget, includes no tax on tips, overtime and Social Security, and also cuts wasteful spending.
It sounds like that those tenants are actually probably going to make it into the budget. Again, I'm not sitting in that room, but what I understand is that that's where we are right now.
It does take some time to put policy language into legislative language and to get the technicalities ironed out.
Oakland University political science professor Dave Dulio has been following the budget talks, including recent statements from Governor Whitmer, who said even without a budget, the state government won't shut down and state employees should show up to work.
How unprecedented is this to pass the deadline, still be working on it, but not actually have a government shutdown?
I certainly can't think of another time or instance anywhere where this would have been the case.
How is she going to keep the government open?
Yeah, I mean, the Constitution gives her clear authority here on designating state employees to come back into work. There's a couple of options we can take legislatively, whether those are continuation resolutions or things like that. But again, we're exhausting every option to get an actual budget done on time.
I think the governor is basing that statement on that the basic framework of a budget has kind of been agreed upon, which means now it's just get some of the details done. And that should not take us weeks to do that. That should take us hours or days to do that.
Again, it's still unclear when this final budget may make its way to be on the legislative floor here in Lansing, but we will be here until that midnight deadline. Mike?
It is just about ironing out those technicalities. Thank you so much, Brett.